Hey, Chris here. We have a video today about a new, well, not new, but fairly different chip that we usually do. This is an eMMC chip from Note 4. This chip also is put into Galaxy Alpha from Samsung. These are multi-layer chips. It's a chip on a chip. This was rather a rush job, so we've already performed the recovery and we have a job, but I just want to share with you guys to show you exactly what was involved in recovering this chip. We have an adapter for it now. We actually have ordered one just so we have it for future jobs, but it's quite interesting to see a multi-layer chip that was actually on top of the CPU. The pinout was a little bit different, but yeah, let's get to it and see what it looks like. So this is how the phone came to us. I mean, it came in pieces. It's been run over by a truck. I believe it fell on the highway. I don't know how that happened, but anyways, it fell on the highway. It's been run over by some vehicles. Came in pieces. I didn't have much of a hope for this device. Here's the motherboard. So the memory chip was sitting right here. This is the memory chip right there. So memory chip sits on top of the CPU, and this is a eMMC, so it's RAM and flash memory together. So it's soldered onto the CPU. So it's actually very thin too. And there was underfill underneath here, so we had to lift this. Took some time to lift this. I was actually afraid that I'm gonna break this chip because it was so thin. And just getting my tools underneath, in between, was rather challenging. But I mean, it was done. And then once the chip came off, I mean, I knew what to expect. I knew to expect this type of chip. You can see this here, yeah. I need to expect a different type of chip, and any of the readers we had in here didn't work. So there was no time to wait for to order a new one. I mean, we ordered it anyway, so we have it for the future jobs, but there was no time to wait for it to be delivered, because that would take a few weeks. These particular devices, the readers, that's a BGA 529. They're not very common, so just waiting for them to arrive was not an option, and the customer really wanted their data. So what I've done is I've used another socket that we had that had pinout in the back, and I found the pinout for this particular chip, and I was able to solder wires to the pins here and then go directly to the reader, and it worked. Now since then our adapter arrived. This is what it looks like here. This is from all sockets, and the chip goes in here, and then we can dump the data and then load into UFED. So all this customer really wanted was I think some calendar information, which we recovered, but we gave them everything from this device since we were able to dump the chip. So this is the other one. This is the socket that I've used to mount the chip. I actually had the chip sitting right here, so forget the chip here. I had the chip sitting right here. I'm gonna put a picture in the video, and I had wires running to each individual pin here. It took about an hour, maybe 45 minutes to solder it all on, but it did work. Of course, with this socket, it's super empty. You just put it in, lock it down, plug it in, and dump the image, and then we can take it into UFED. But yeah, let's go over to UFED and see what was recovered. So here's the phone after loading. Obviously, we recovered all this information. The job was very straightforward, using FTK Imager to take a image of the device and then start a blank project, finding the device, which was I think it was 910T. Yeah, that's it. And there's the device. Next, ADB physical. We loaded our image, which was this one here, is 30 gigs. Hit open and load the case, and this was the result. A lot of these procedures are pretty much the same from our other jobs, so if anyone is interested to look at them, please feel free to to look at these jobs, other videos. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned for more.